Come with us to spend the full day at Universal Orlando Resort. We started the day at Islands of Adventure, where we picked up our celebration badges and upgraded our tickets to annual passes. A little bit rogue for breakfast, but we grabbed some food from Pizza Predatoria and then made another rogue choice by getting soaked on Ripsaw Falls as our first ride of the day. If you've never been on this attraction, you will not understand just how drenched you will get. We then made our way to the Wizarding World, where Hogsmeade was incredibly busy. We did have express passes for today, which was a bit of an impulse decision when we saw the wait times, but it was definitely worth it. We started with Flight of the Hippogriff, which is a more family-friendly coaster and is over in about 10 seconds, but it's always so much fun. Then we went on Forbidden Journey. This can be a bit iffy if you suffer from motion sickness, but it's worth going through the queue just to see the inside of the castle. It is so well themed and feels like you've actually stepped through the doors of Hogwarts. The paintings even speak to you. Next up, we watched a demonstration from the Witches and Wizards of Beauxbatons and Durmstrang. They were so talented and it was a very impressive performance. It's definitely worth stopping to watch them while they're there visiting Hogwarts for the Triwizard Tournament. We then headed into Jurassic Park, which was much quieter than Hogsmeade, and seeing as we were still wet from Ripsaw Falls, we decided to go on the river adventure and get ourselves even more soaked. Your position on the boat is very important in this ride if you don't want to get too wet. We followed the park around to Marvel Superhero Island, where we went on The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man and then on Doctor Doom's Fearfall. This has amazing views, but maybe not for you if you're scared of heights. Lastly, in Islands, we had a walk through Seuss Landing and ended with a spin on Cat in the Hat. For the second half of the day, we headed into Universal Studios, and as you can see, it had started to rain. So we decided to make Diagon Alley our first stop. If you're a Harry Potter fan, then this really cannot be missed. The theming is amazing and it has some of the best shops and food locations. We grabbed some food at the Leaky Cauldron, which again has insane theming. We went with fish and chips, some extra chips and a side of bacon. This was enough to fill both of us and was absolutely delicious. We then spent some time just exploring Diagon Alley. If you don't mind the rain, this can be the perfect time to do this, as everyone heads inside to the attractions or the shops to wait for it to dry out, so it's a lot quieter. We managed to time it perfectly and caught the dragon breathing fire before using our express passes on the escape from Gringotts. This is another attraction where even if you don't want to ride, it's worth going through the queue just for the theming of Gringotts Bank alone. The rain had stopped by the time we came off Gringotts and the sun was starting to come back out, so we took some time to just explore the park and soak in the atmosphere. We then used our express passes to speed through some classic favourites, starting with Men in Black to save the universe, then on to E.T., which was adorable as always, and then we saved the universe again on Transformers, another one to be careful of if you've got motion sickness. And we ended the night with one of my absolute favourites, The Mummy. If Universal ever takes away this attraction, I genuinely might riot. Thanks for joining our day at Universal, and we'll see you in the next one.